Yeah.
Today. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hardman to return. And that'll be a return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. Now Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly, and forcing incompletions.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Carr now to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's Carr to throw. And he'll get this back to the 32. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Carr. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gross. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, it's Carr. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. To throw, it's Carr. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back near his goal line, here's Carr. He's going to try and go deep again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. The final shot here before half for Carr. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. All right, folks, eager to get... The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On first down, Carr gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6. Carr going to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 27. And the return stops at the 39. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 22 yards there, a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Carr now on first down. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos.
Noah Fant. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Meanwhile, Carr's throw into the hands of Fant. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Carr now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Gross. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Here's Carr. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. A carry here for Hunt. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Broncos on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use it. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. To throw his Carr. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what...
They'll throw on first down with Stidham. Over the middle, complete. It's Gross. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Stidham's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them.
Stidham looking to escape, but he'll go down. They got him. Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
They'll wind up getting 10 back. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. They'll get 5 out of the scramble in second down. Here's Stidham to throw. For Kidder here, it's complete.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Third and 2, now Stidham.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete.
He's at the 50, 30, 10.
If you were me, you do this too.
All the way home for a Bronco score.
Jerry Judy.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Stidham sets to throw on first. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
Now it's Stidham. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, Stidham. He finds his man, complete. That's Gross. Touchdown, Broncos. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Stidham, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 25. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Stidham right back to it after the pick six. Flushed out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Flush to his right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gross. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Now Stidham on first down. Into the secondary, past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Out of the gun, Stidham.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Stidham. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. Stidham 1st down in the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think yes.
And this is caught.
And the Broncos.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From midfield now, here's Stidham. He finds his man, complete. It's Gross. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with 2 touchdowns. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And a short gain here as he gets it up, only to about the 6. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillendale as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Stidham looking to escape, but he'll go down. They got him.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Stidham. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Stidham. time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Stidham's going to set up to throw this. And he completes it to Hunt. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get the day. A solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this one... The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board.
And I think the ball's out, and the Buccaneers have it. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Here's Mayfield. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Mayfield down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Brown. The Browns drive about to get started. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To try again after the sack, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They go play action. Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 10th. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the... The Browns drive about to get started.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Mayfield on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. A give. This is Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 29, Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devin White able to get him for a loss of about 3. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. He didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
And he'll decide to keep this once more.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Buccaneers have it.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came,
the Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
and so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. A first down throw for Mayfield.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Dancing to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll bring him back within 4. The Browns drive about to get started.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. Mayfield to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Mills. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Mayfield.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Monty Rice.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. To get started.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Mayfield.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Joe Tryon in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Mayfield.
He finds his man, complete. That's Mills. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short. And it's 4th. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was...
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the stream here. It's almost 1 o'clock. I only wanted to stay up until my food's settled. Obviously my food's settled, so I hope you all enjoyed it. I love you all. Stay well. God bless you all. Good night.